Okay, so this is Farrah, and you can see her hair is, it's not super short, it's a little bit past her shoulders, maybe like 2 or 3 inches, and she has kind of a chocolate auburn color, so that's the color we're using from the Miss Flirty line. And I just used the clip-in hair extensions and took off the clips, and using 3/8 of an inch by 3 yards, the Walker tape roll. I put tape on both sides of the weft, just like I did in my original DIY tape-in hair extension video, except in that video I used the 1/2 inch size, and now I love the 3/8 of an inch size. So that's the size I used for the tape for her. And Farrah and I searched all over. We couldn't find a hair clip, so we're just using a ponytail holder at the top. Obviously a hair clip is better because you can really pull the hair tight to create that super fine line. I used a rat tail comb to make a part, and I usually like to do the part in the middle of her ear, maybe a little bit higher, like 3/4 inch like up for the lowest part, and then, or the lowest weft. Obviously we can always go back and put a lower weft if we want to, but I like to keep it at the middle of the ear mark or slightly above that, just so she can wear her hair up in a bun or a ponytail or anything like that. So because we don't have a hair clip, you'll notice throughout this video that I'm like having her pull her hair really tight up as I lay the weft down on her scalp line. And I'm really sorry that I'm in the video picture frame every time you guys need to see a really important part. But I promise towards the end of this video I do get a little bit closer and zoom in, and you can kind of see what's going on a little bit better. Next time I do a video like this, I'll definitely make sure to bring a third person so they can, you know, videotape, video record every little aspect for you guys. You'll also notice that I never touch the actual tape with my own fingers. I'm always holding it right below. Even after I peel it off, I'm like really careful not to touch it, because once you touch that tape, it really can lose some stickiness. And also you'll see that when we drop the hair over, it's just super easy. You just kind of drop it over, and then I have her, I kind of press down a little bit too, but I have her go back and like really press hard because, you know, I don't want to hurt her, but she can like handle it a little bit more on her own head. And I just have her press over the tape too as well, so she can really secure it in there. And so many people have been asking this question even after all the videos and all of that. I feel like people are still confused, but yes, both sides are sticky, and only a few hairs are really going to stick to that top sticky part, because otherwise if all of them stuck on there, I wouldn't be able to keep lifting up other sections and adding in more wefts. But it really is a fine line, and I love it that way, because when the wind blows or anything like that, it kind of secures that. Even though the tape is clear, it just secures the tape, it secures the weft underneath the tape and all of that, and just makes it look really flowy and natural. So I ended up having to cut one of the wefts in half because it probably was about a 4 inch, I think, size, and I wanted to add a 2 inch size to the side of her face, and also a 2 inch side on the other side. And because she had a little bit more, I think the way she parts her hair naturally, we added one more 2 inch side also to, I think it was the left side of her head. And I told her if it felt like it was too much later, she could just spray a little weft release right on that little piece, make sure it doesn't drip to the other pieces, and remove it. But I wanted to make sure I framed her face and didn't leave, you know, it looking like all of the hair was in the back of her head. I wanted to make it, you know, definitely look like it was more natural. And then we added some layers in the front of her face in the end, in the front of her hair, you know, all those pieces, kind of like framing her face nicely. And then we trimmed up the back, and you'll see before and after pictures here at the very end on everything. And I think that's it. I'm going to stop talking. I'm just going to go ahead and let you watch, and it's almost over, but I think that's everything, and I'll have another video like this pretty soon. So if you would, please let me know if you like this kind of video and if this helped you at all. Again, I know I was in the way quite a few times, but I think, you know, at least putting this video out may give you guys a little bit clearer picture of exactly how it all goes down, in case you haven't tried tape-ins yet, or maybe if you're just curious how to install them on someone else or even yourself. So I hope this helped, and okay, well, here's the rest of the video. Okay, I lied. I just thought of one more thing I want to say, so I'm probably going to be talking to the end of this video. But a lot of you have written in asking, where do you place the weft? Right at the scalp line, on your scalp, below it? I actually do it right at the scalp line. You don't want to place the weft above your scalp line at all, even a little bit, because you'll have a bump or like a little buckling from your other hair above it. Just place it at the natural part line. If you place the weft too low, then the tape-ins will just not last as long, because they'll grow out too fast and you'll have to raise them back up more often. Okay, so next you're going to see a little video of Farrah just kind of moving her hair around a little bit so you can see what it looks like, and then some before and after pictures at the very end.